Good morning. Welcome to today's sun salutation sequence to greet this Sunday morning. I don't know about you, but I am absolutely exhausted this week, so I definitely need to do this flow to just gently wake up my body. Otherwise, I think I will feel like a sloth all day. It's always good to get yourself moving because it can be so easy to just feel a bit sluggish and not get yourself moving. I know certainly for me, once I've got my cup of tea in the morning, I want to just sit down and chill, but getting up again is the hardest thing. So at least if all I achieve in my body is to do this 15-minute sequence this morning, then I don't think that's too bad, and everything else is a bonus. So thank you so much for joining me, and we will just start with a very gentle warm-up. Just take a moment to find a comfortable seated position. You can be kneeling or cross-legged, and start to deepen your breath. Choose whether you want to keep your eyes open or closed. And just taking your breath in and out of the nose. And starting to deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Seeing if you can work your way up to a count of 4. As that is what we will be working to in this sequence. But especially if you are new to yoga, don't worry if you do find it hard to match the breath to the movement. It can take a few practices. Just try not to get too caught up in that thought process. Breathe when you need to, and just focus on the movement. And still keeping that deep breathing. Open your eyes if you had them closed. And just start by taking your chin down to your chest and rolling gently over to the right hand side, back down the center and over to the left, and just flow through that a few times. Coming back to center, we're going to come to our mat. So come to a standing position. We're just going to start by rolling the shoulders backwards. Feel free to make that movement as big as you like in your arms. Really get into that shoulder joints. And going the other way. Can't do too long a warm up today because the sun salutation sequence takes quite a while to go through, but our first flow through the sequence will be our extended warm up. And then just reaching the arms out, take a big stretch, maybe a gentle sway from side to side, waking up the side body gently, breathing deep into the side of your chest, and then releasing the arms, come to the top of the mat, take a pause here. Take a big inhale. And release. And with your next inhale, just sweep the arms out and up. And then exhale, just draw them back down your center line, palms together. Do that twice more. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale, draw them down the center. Inhale, out and up. And exhale, hands to heart center. And this time we're going to reach out and up. And exhale, big bend in the knees, hinge forward at the waist. Into that forward fold. And then inhale, slide your hands up your shin to a flat back. And exhale, fold back down. And we'll repeat that twice more. Inhale, sliding up to flat back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. And exhale, fold. Last time. Inhale, up to flat back. Gaze forward. And exhale, fold. And your next inhale, step that right foot back into a long lunge. Take the knee down. And then inhale, maybe walk that left foot a little bit wider. Find a nice stable stride here. And then release that final exhale. Inhale, find your balance, come up to rise in that low lunge. And exhale, just open the chest, gently finding a little back bend, but not too deep this time. Inhale, rise back up, maybe soften a little in the front leg. And then exhale, sink into your hips, your chest. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, sinking in. Inhale, rise. And exhale, taking the hands down. Sweeping that left foot back to a tabletop position as we come to do a few cat-cows. So on your inhale, spreading the fingers, lift the heart, lift the chest. And exhale, rounding the back, belly button to spine. Inhale, sweeping through, lift the gaze. And exhale, pushing through the hands, around the back, chin to chest. Repeat that movement with your breath a few times. And then feel free to stay in this cat-cow motion, or really spreading those fingers. Push through your finger pads, tuck your toes, bring your knees up to a hover, and then send your hips up and back into our first downward facing dog. And just pedal the feet. Gently straightening and bending one leg at a time. Maybe find a bit of rotation by looking under your arm with that straight leg. And then whether you're in dog or all fours, we're just going to start to find that wave through to the top of the push-up. So inhale, waving through, finding that nice strong position. As I said, do take this from knees down. In fact, let's all take it from knees down this first time. And then inhale, waving back again. Not taking all the way back to child's pose, just going to wave forward. So inhale to the top of the push-up. And exhale, waving back again. And this time, inhale, top of the push-up. Then shift forward and lower to the ground as you exhale. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. And exhale, sink back down to the ground again. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the chest nice and gentle, lower those shoulders, and exhale down to the ground. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the chest, and exhale, push yourself back to all fours. And if you wish, take feet together, knees wide, maybe sink back into a child's pose. And just take one breath here. And we're going to find our way back to the top of the mat, back to standing before we start a full flow of the sun salutation with the lunge. But just know that you can always take every sequence from all fours. Even if I say dog, you choose what is good for your body. And know that child's pose is always here for you. So inhale, rising back up to all fours. Then either stay here or come up to dog. Inhale, lifting that right leg up. And exhale, drawing it in close to your body. And step it up to the top of the mat, finding the lunge on the other side. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. And exhale, sinking into that hip stretch, open the chest. Inhale, rising up, back off that stretch. And exhale, sinking a little deeper, finding that gentle back bend. Inhale, rise up. Last time, sinking into that stretch, making sure your shoulders are nice and low. Inhale, back up. Exhale, frame that right foot, and by whatever means will get you there, step that left foot up to the top of the mat and fold forward. Big bend in the knees. Inhale, slide on up to flat back. And exhale, fold. Then inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, hands to heart center. So we may only manage one full sequence of that, but please do know that obviously you can keep practicing this in your own time if you want to explore it. Otherwise, let's go. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. And exhale, hinging forwards. Inhale, slide up to flat back. And exhale, stepping the left leg back to the lunge. Inhale, sweeping up to rise. And exhale, sinking into that hip stretch. Inhale up to rise. And exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back to dog or all fours. Inhale, waving through to the top of the push-up. Then exhale, shift forward, knees down or with control. Lower in one line to the ground. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. And exhale, back to dog or all fours. Inhale, lift that left leg this time. And exhale, drawing it into the body, step it up to the top of the mat and drop that right knee down. Make sure you've got a nice wide stance here for stability. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, open up the chest, sinking in. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to the mat, stepping forward to that forward fold. Inhale, sliding up to flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. And exhale, hands to heart center. And take a big breath here. Either stay standing, or if you wish, you can join me in kneeling. If you're going to continue your sun salutation practice, then do feel free to stay standing. But just take a moment, close your eyes, and just reconnect with that deep breath. Just allow yourself this time to only focus on your breath. I know that's not always easy. You can always count with the breath if that really helps to focus your attention. And know that if any thoughts bubble up, that's absolutely normal. Just notice that they've popped up and just let them go. Opening your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for that sun salutation sequence. I know that we're not actually able to do that many repetitions of the sequence itself because it actually, although it's often seen as a warm-up sequence, not that many people I think would enjoy doing that without doing any warm-up at all. So I think it's still important to connect with your breath, warm up your shoulders, your neck, etc. So if you wish to continue to explore that sequence, then please do. If you've got any questions, then as always, please pop something in the comments or send me a message. Otherwise, I hope that you've enjoyed adding in that lunge into our sun salutation today. Just starting to wake up the hips. Well, I will leave you to the rest of your Sundays. Thank you again for joining me. I will be continuing with my lives next week on Monday and Friday at 8 o'clock. Monday more of a shake yourself awake, start the week with some motivation practice, with Friday being much more gentle. This sun salutation practice may well shift back a little as I feel a bit mean kicking my husband out of bed at 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. So if there's a time that you think would work best for you, then feel free to pop that in the comments. I think I'm probably just shifting to 9 o'clock. I think that's generous enough. So thank you, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.